Hey guys, good morning. This is Sandra Aon, your home care provider. I've had a very rough night, okay? My phone is ringing and people are asking me questions, and I try to answer them as best as I can with, let me turn this off. Amongst everything that I have going on, I have to answer you guys' question, and I just got a text message from this particular young lady. Let me decline this. I'll call them back right now. I just got a text message from this particular young lady where she's telling me that Los Angeles Unified School Districts have shut down because of and I'm gonna say it's because of the coronavirus, okay? She's asking me if we can take our children to work with us because they can't go to school. I have emphasized with you guys over and over again that the relationship, good morning, that the relationship that you guys carry with your recipients is imperative. It's Leilani, good morning, aloha, talofa, right? The relationship that you guys carry with your recipients is imperative because this job is so flexible, you guys. It's so flexible that you can do just about anything. So I'll give you guys an example of myself, okay? I've been a single mother, had a household for 25 years now. My oldest son is 25. I don't know if this thing will stay. I just don't feel like holding it. Such a big ass heart, mija. Sending you hugs. Much respect, beautiful. Thank you. I know, right? Look at my face. It's so terrible. So I have been the head of household for forever. I've had relationships that have not, whatever. But it is my responsibility to care for my children, whether the father is there or not. And the fathers that I have for both of my boys know that I will cut my right arm to feed them and do whatever it is it takes, right? So what I'm trying to get at is whenever I got a job, because I used to have a cleaning business and I had people working under me, and I've supervised, for a company, 40 people. I get down and dirty. They all love me because the way I looked at it, if you're going to scrub, I'm going to scrub. But guess what? I found an easier way of not scrubbing, so therefore you're not scrubbing either. And I don't care. I'm humble. I would get down and I teach by example, right? So there were times that I had to, for example, I was working at a gas station and no one could help me, and my son was about 7 and it was winter, November, and I had no one to take care for my son. I used to work at a gas station, and I didn't do it for I think I could only put up with it for a couple of days when I had to quit because I couldn't leave my son at home alone. So what I did is, because I worked the graveyard shift, I had a truck, and I had, like, the truck was right in front of me. It was on with the heater, and my son slept, but I could only take so much, and then I quit. I quit because my son was more important. Um, this job is so flexible, you guys. So whenever I go and apply for a job with an in-home supportive services recipient, I let them know, okay, I'm a single mother, I have a son, or and if I am going to try my best to get babysitting for my son, if I do not have a babysitter, my son is coming with me. And there's only three things you're going to hear out of my son. I'm going to make sure my son is fed so he's not hungry. My son will ask me, Mother, can I use the restroom? That's one question. And I'll say yes. The second one will be, Mother, I'm thirsty. And I'll give him something to drink. And the third question will be, Mother, are you almost done? And I'll tell him yes or no. When I interview with these people, that's what I tell them. Because this job is so flexible. So many times, I don't know if it's because I'm so stern, but I wanted to teach my boys a lesson. I wanted them to see how hard I work, okay, to get them their $200 phone. I wanted them to see how much the light bill was, the gas bill, the rent, the food, the water, every penny I spent. How much your shoes cost me? $85. Really? I was wearing Pro Wings, you guys, okay? My mom couldn't afford it. I had to get my Vans from the locker room when I was in 7th grade, and all the rich girls had money, and I wanted Vans, and they were a size too short or a size too big, or my Pete clothes, and then they get rid of them. But I was never cold, lonely, or hungry because of my mother, right? So I wanted to show my kids, look, this is how hard mommy works for your money, for the things you want, okay? So yeah, you're going to sit there and you're going to wait. And I'm going to hurry. And I'm going to try to do the best I can to get out of here as quickly as possible. So I would work Monday through Friday. I had 5 jobs, okay? And I had Friday nights I go party. I'd wake up. Sometimes I just make it to the front of my house. Couldn't even get out of my car. I sleep for a little while. My son was okay. And on Saturday, I would take my son and my brother to Disneyland. And the Aquarium of the Pacific. And then on Sunday, I would take them to Disneyland. We had passes. And I was always responsible that way. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this job is so flexible that with what's going on right now, and everybody's afraid. I asked my son if he knew about the coronavirus, and he said, yeah. The teacher said to us, when I was your age or younger, there was the flu, and thousands and thousands and thousands of people died because of the flu. Well, now people don't die because of the flu. He just got a shot yesterday for the flu and something else, but I kind of like it when he gets poked. So this is how the teacher explained it. There's questions that we ask. We're afraid because we don't know. We're afraid because what can we do? And then we're afraid. We're afraid because we know the solution, and that's the steps. I don't know much about the coronavirus, okay? I have been bombarded left and right with attacks from everywhere where I don't pay attention because I have to care for what I have to care for. And I can't give you guys information on that virus. I know you're supposed to wash your hands, but I always wash my hands anyways. So the question this particular young lady is asking me is, can I take my kids to work with me? It's really up to you. It's what you told them. Because if those people told me, good morning, Lupe, if those people that I am going to care for do not care about me, then I can't care for them. But I made that clear in the beginning. And my boy sat there, didn't watch TV. If I could facilitate a TV for him, I did it. And it taught him discipline. It taught him that mommy works hard. and this is what we do. And it took time, didn't happen on the first time. And I also did it with my 14-year-old, with Ms. Williams. When I would go see her, I would tell Ms. Williams, you don't need me during the day, but I have to pick up my son by 5:30. So, Miss Williams, is it okay? And I had to work at like a couple of hours because I wanted to make sure she went to bed with clean underwear, and I would prep food or something. And I said, Miss Williams, I need to I want to be here for you, and I want to make sure you go to bed clean. I have a son, and I need to bring him with me because I don't have care for him. He would stay at RAP, and after RAP, I would have to pick him up. So I had 5 clients at the time. I was working 16-hour shifts. So what I did is I would pick up my son after RAP, 5:30, and I told Miss Williams, is it okay if I get here about 6-ish, some maybe 5:45, and then I'll stay and work my hours, but I have to bring my son with me. And you know what's funny, you guys? One, she said it was okay. She said it was okay. So then Miss Williams has passed, okay? Another rehab tragedy. One day I went to her home, and they were just her and her partner, Mr. Leroy. They were just laying in bed because Miss Williams was bedbound. And I walk in, my son's with me, and I said, what happened to the TV? He says, oh, we forgot to pay the bill. And this is the TV was their picture out to the real world, right? News, Jeopardy, the Wheel of Fortune. Many times I came in with my phone and I downloaded or YouTubed Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and I would put the phone right in between both of them, and they would sit there and they would play, and I would stand there, and I was like, okay. I would do it, I would just be with them, right? So one day when I get there, there's no TV, and I'm thinking, okay, what happened here? What happened here? Why is there no TV? Well, whatever happened, but they had no TV, so I had an idea, and I said to my son, come here, son. Mr. Leroy and Miss Williams, they need entertainment. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to payroll what we do go through every morning. Okay, son? We have to entertain them. This was about probably 2 to 3 years ago. About 2 years ago, almost 3. My son was a baby, they're also like, duh. So we did. We did. We play rolled. Okay, let's pretend. Let's start from in the morning when I wake you up. Steven, get up. And then what do you say, son? I don't want to get up. I was like, get up. Come on. We got to go. Chop, chop. Now. And we're just role playing in front of them, And they're laughing. And they're like, really? And that's what we go through every morning. I hear the neighbor next door, hurry up. Put on your clothes. We got to get out of here. The kid's like, I don't know, 7 years old, something like that. And then I yell out the window because I remember doing the same thing. Didn't you hear your mother? Hurry the F up, And they love me. My neighbors love me because the kids are like, oh crap, I got to hurry up and I got to do this quickly. So to answer her question, the communication between you and your recipient is very important, okay? I'm in John's car, which it's now mine. It's signed over to me. Okay. There's credit cards that he put me on. There's AAA. There's all kinds of benefits that I don't know if it's benefits or not, but I already have 7 cars, you guys. Do I need an 8th car? No, I don't. But if you guys build this relationship with your recipients and who trusts you the way that I've been trusted, then there's no problem taking your kids to work. But you also got to educate your children and let them know this is how mommy makes her money. So there's your answer. There's a lot of stuff. I got a beautiful story this morning from a young lady that saw my power of attorney. And she's long winded, but she shared with me, and I'm grateful for that because it gave me more ideas. So, what I'm telling you guys is build this relationship with your people. This lady sent me a text message and told me this, and I want to see what you guys think because there's a word, it's not acronym, it's I can't remember what the word, what you call it, but it's a contradiction. It's two words contradicting each other and they actually mean something. This is the statement this woman made to me. The rules are changing now, and home care providers are not allowed to befriend the residents, but can continue providing care. Poof, my head just went, what is she saying? What exactly is she saying? I don't understand. I don't understand. Of course, I could care less what she says. I have power of attorney and they have deactivated my fog. My fog is a little chip, it's a little round chip that opens up the door. We have renters' rights and I have power of attorney. But the care that John needs is more important than fighting with somebody else right now. So I don't know what that means. We're allowed to befriend. We're not allowed to befriend residents, which are the people we take care of, but we're allowed to continue providing care. We are home care providers. We work in their home. We're supposed to care and we're supposed to provide for them. So I don't know what she's talking about. God, I can't think of the word. So there's your answer. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and you guys have to build that relationship with your recipient. Build that relationship, you guys, because like I tell my neighbors here, my mom lives in Sacramento, my sister lives in Moreno Valley, my brother lives in Las Vegas, my sister lives in Hanford, which is by Fresno. Let's see here, who else? My brother lives in Texas. My other two siblings also live in Hanford. Sometimes your neighbors are more of a family than your own family. And I love my neighbors. I used to say F my neighbors a long time ago in my front yard, but I don't say that no more because my neighbors are good neighbors and they ask me and they watch and they protect me. So there's your answer to your question. I need to go upstairs and relieve my girl so that I can get another girl in here to help me because I don't know if I want to give Chuck a shower. It's raining. I'll turn on the heater. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So God bless you guys. Keep going. I got a couple more videos. I have a few things I have to do today. And I'll let you guys know exactly what's going on. So I hope this helps you guys. Thank you so much for sharing with me what you do share with me. I use it and I got to go turn in an SOC 873 today. Not necessarily to get paid for John because today's the last day. That's the doctor evaluation letter that they send you when they do the initial process to see if he qualifies for hours or not. It's due today, and today's also Friday the 13th, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I don't care. I'm not that superstitious, because the only thing that I did ask the Lord was, you know what, Lord, get me to the finish line. Get me to the finish line. And that's what I learned at church last night. There's going to be so many troubles coming in my direction, but you know what, Lord, I have faith. Get me to the finish line. Get me to the finish line. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So God bless you guys. Let me know. Oxymoron. That's what it is. It's oxymoron. Yay. Oh my God, I've been thinking about that word. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Izzy. I was just like, what the? That's what it is. It's an oxymoron. It's something that means the opposite. Give me another oxymoron. Oh my God, I love learning. My brain just like jumpstart synapses. I can't think of another one, but it's an oxymoron. I needed that. Thank you so much. Wow, God is good. Let me get up there and go beat this old man because he loves me. I told him last night, I said, you know what, Chuck? I know you don't believe in the Lord, but you know what, man? You're in a good place. You're in a good place. And if you could do me a favor and just believe for me just a little bit, Chuck. Just a little bit, enough to get you through the pearly gates when you pass, you know. I want to go home, and when I go home, I want to make sure I see you up there in heaven with the Lord too. So can you just believe a little bit for me? So I got to go up there and just get him on his toes, you know. I was like, hey, órale, vámonos, rápido. Oxymoron. Is it because it's a moron saying it? I think I'm going to go swimming. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. My phone number is 562-281-3219. Give me a call if you need anything. I put a video of John up there so you guys can see what John is. That's my John. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Bye.